Welcome back. I got a little something to show y'all here, just in case some of y'all are enthusiasts or have a 4.6 engine for a Mustang. And you're looking for a serpentine belt. Well, made by Gates. It's a micro V belt through Gates. That's the part number, and these are the dimensions of the belt. You got your standard, and then you got your metrics. This has a 3-year warranty at O'Reilly Auto Parts. O'Reilly also has Master Pro, which only has a 1-year warranty. But this right here is what, 30, I think $36, $35, and the Master Pro is like 20 some dollars. I always keep a spare one in my trunk. As you can see in my trunk, got a little bit of stuff back there. To prevent a breakdown of some sort. I got my brake cleaner, I got my breaker bar, old struts I forgot to throw away, some coolant, antifreeze, because it does have, like I said, it's got a blown head gasket still. And I got my motor oil and my power steering fluid. And I got another spare belt back there that just came out. But yeah, that's the part number. If you go to any auto parts with that part number, they should be able to cross it or interchange it. See, or replace the struts. Also, some of you are thinking, well, how do I move the engine coolant fan? That one's pretty simple in itself as well. Hold that. Because to replace the engine coolant, to take it out, you don't have to. There's no fan clutch. No fan clutch. No fan clutch. Get that breaker bar out. Put it right up and down through here. And that hole. This one has a hole that you put I believe, I want to say it's ½ inch, can't remember. But that's what I got in the back of my vehicle, so I don't have to worry about trying to remember. And just go up through here, down through here, miss that electrical stuff, push down, release tension, belt comes off. I currently actually have a Master Pro belt on there, and it shredded a little bit. It took off a whole rib. You can see on my new alternator. I'm doing some work to it. All because the power steering pump pulley, which is actually a pulley that's pressed on, was a little wobbly, a little loose. And it shouldn't be. It was causing it to walk off the harmonica balancer and the AC compressor. Causing it to walk off of there, shredding the belt. Well, also too, the AC compressor was locking up because it was no good, causing it to shred belts as well. But yeah. And like I said, it has a 4.6 engine in it, which with any 4.6 through Ford, it has the single overhead cams, which is a more sturdier engine. But that belt, the size for that belt should fit almost any kind of 4.6 motor. I don't take my word on that. I'm not a mechanic. But yes. I did replace the power steering, the water pump. That's the original one. With a Murray Climate Control water pump. It does not come with the pulley. You have to take that off yourself. And it's really not that hard, especially if you got it still attached to the belt. The belt still applying tension to it. I just use a simple socket and ratchet. A little more pain in the butt, but if you got like an impact thing, zip them things right off, or a drill of some sort, zip them right off, you'd be good. That's like $30-some at O'Reilly's, something like that. Your tensioner pulley, what, about $40, something like that. And that's made by Gates. The tensioner pulley. The AC compressor, which the system's not charged, wasn't too bad of a job, really. That cost me about $300 roughly. And then the power steering pump, if I get the focus, there you go. Power steering pump right there, you can just kind of see the little ribs in it. That right there was about $150 roughly, and it had like a $35 core charge. So you turn the core, you get about $35 back. So it was like maybe $80-some, something like that. And that pulley is pressed on, so it comes, the pump comes with the pulley. If it does not, you do not want to buy it, because that pulley's pressed on. And the alternator itself was like $300 and some. But I originally bought one, had to have it replaced because the voltage regulator inside the alternator failed, overcharging my battery. I woke up one morning, my battery was dead because it somehow overcharged. Nothing is grounded out on this thing, drawing any kind of power from the battery. So it was that. And took it back to O'Reilly's. They tested it. They tested the alternator I took off to make sure it was actually alternator, because they have a way to test it while I was in the vehicle. Also, they want to double check it, make sure it actually is. And then they tested that sucker before I walked out and warrantied it out. That one passed, everything passed on that, hooked it up, battery gauge reading just fine, everything's reading just good. But the next problem I'm going to work on here, I'm concerned about the blown head gasket, don't get me wrong, but let's see here. It's a little sticky when you give it a little gas. The gas will let it stick a little bit. And that's my next little task that I'm working on. I'm not really too concerned about having AC like some other people are like, oh, I need to have AC, it's getting hot. Roll down the windows. Man up. If you're a girl, put on your big girl panties and roll down the windows. You'll be fine. And just so y'all know, thermostat is riding through here. Take that bolt out. Take that bolt over here out. This sucker here pops off. Make sure you clean up, and you can put some kind of gasket maker around it. I didn't. That's just what was still on it. And I placed thermostat. It was sticking a little bit. But yeah. That's it, guys. As well as I got to clean that, but like I said, all this stuff is gonna be slow go because I also need to find a job. And I'm currently trying to find a job, so hit that like button, ring that bell, hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.